let's activate the dreamer in you. We all have the capacity to dream, and I believe we want to dream. And so what is dreaming? It's thinking about something more, something better, something that we want to create and manifest in the future. That's really what a dream is. To call something more, something better into our future, which means we can do this. It's just that we're going to need to change. It requires a change in us. It really does. Yes, you can change. I believe in you. I know you can. I know you want to. The real question is, will you learn how to let go of the past that you're clutching on and holding on to so you can free yourself up to receive new and more and better? So now that you're thinking, if I let go of the past so I can create something new, well, that to me is a no-brainer. And it's going to be simple once it is simple. Just learning a new way. Each and every day that we wake up, we're waking up to practice becoming better and better each and every day. And not just repeating the same old again and again. That's where I come in. So think about it for a moment. What would you like that would be new, be a little bit more exciting, that would improve and better your life? What do you want to bring in? Is it more income, relationship, more happiness, a stronger community? What is it? And then I want you to have more detail in what it is. People say, I just want to be happier. Well, what does that mean? I want more prosperity. Well, like how much more? So now that you're starting to get a little bit more detailed in really what you want, because what you want wants you, then we can start planning how to become that person today that has already received it. And there's the secret. It's a smidge of law of attraction, but that's to me kind of a weak style. And it came out so many years ago that it's kind of a weak style. What it is determination. It's putting skin in the game. It's creating new habits because you've gotten rid of old habits. It's not being lazy anymore. I was talking to a client of mine and he's addicted to his phone. And so we went with an idea of every evening, 1 hour, he puts his phone away, just 1 hour. And he's like, that's going to be difficult. Really? Then that's why we want to almost do it 2 hours then. Because if you see that you have a deficit, that you're doing something that is not creating the direction of where you want to go, then it's you stopping it. And so after we got done with the session, I kind of smiled at myself and I said, I do have my phone around me a lot. So I put it away for the entire evening. It was simple for me. Why? Because I know that when I change habits, correct habits, I'm closer to what I want. I want to help you break those cycles of continuing to do it in a lack of mentality. Because if you're in a lack of mentality, then you're not creating anything better, anything more. And I have tricks up my sleeve to help you with this. But just envision for a moment you actually taking charge, having control over your own decisions of how you behave, taking responsibility and cleaning up your act. Just look where you would be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, or even tomorrow. So if you're complaining about life, you can't complain anymore because you're the one that's doing it to yourself again and again and again. If you're ready to stop complaining and you just don't know how to write healthy, strong stories, well, then it's a phone call to me. I've helped thousands of people. Been doing this over 30 years. I've got success stories that I could talk about for hours. And they decided to just stop the actions that did not serve them, work through it, upgrade their system, choose more, choose better, choose wisely, and live in the dream world. Years ago, I took a class and he's talking about being practical. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so practical. Just like my dad, I've got to stop being practical. I've got to stop it. I have to stop it. And nobody in my family has ever had a sports car. So I called up a friend and I said, what's a sports car? I've never been in one. I got to buy one because that takes me completely out of being practical. I've always had practical vehicles, of course. So I had no idea. So finally I saw a car that I liked, I loved, in an in and out driveway. I quickly took a picture, asked some of my friends, what car is this? And I said, I want this car, this color within 2 weeks, and this is the price. Done. In about 8 days, Pumpkin showed up. And I drove up and I knew that that was the car that I wanted. So I didn't say, I hope I get this car. I want to get this car badly with fear-based energy. I laid it down, had zero worries or concerns, owned it, even before I literally quote owned it, and it showed up. That's what I want to do for you. That's what I want to help you with. Not just dream about the basics. I just want enough money to live on. No, you want that and more. I just want my husband to or wife to be nicer to me. No, you want more, because if you play and you have a small story, there's no bragging rights to that small story. And you can dream pretty high. If you need permission, I will give that to you. So look at how you behave. Look how your mind is operating. And if it's not working for you, if your mind is not working for you, you messed up. But if it is, you can ask for whatever your heart really wants, and you can manifest it and call it in and live a life like that. So thank you for listening. Watch this a couple times because it's going to pique your interest. Share it, save it, like it, give me a comment. But this is all about you and how your mind is operating. It is about no one else. And I believe in you and I know you can change. So thank you. I'm Diane Gazine, healing bodies, healing souls, with a 360 style of coaching with a twist. I'm a little different. Thank you.